Hi, this is Dr. Bernie Siegel. I want to thank David and Building Strength Webinars for giving me this opportunity to talk to you. A couple of things that I wanted to cover. One is nutrition and the other is the emotional aspect. Because to me, the two really come together. See, if I sat here and all I did was give you information, for most people, it's not going to help at all. Why? Because information is readily accessible. What I want to do is give you some inspiration. Then you'll use the information. And emotional issues become a big part of this. If you're brought up without love, the likelihood of you having suffered a major illness by the time you're middle-aged is almost 100%. If you felt loved by your parents, it's a quarter of that. So I want you to have self-worth and self-esteem. That's why I'm here talking to you. I care about you. You need a new father? I'll be your CD, your chosen dad, and help reparent you, make you feel worthwhile. So put things up around your house, what I call shrines, your baby pictures, pictures of yourself at other ages, and every time you walk past, love that kid. And then you use the information. Building Strength Webinars has nutritional information. There are many, companies. One that I like particularly is Life Extension, and it's lifeextension.com. They put out a magazine. They show how various supplements have anti-cancer effects, as well as also criticizing our wonderful government for some of the things it does that aren't good for us in terms of making things difficult for us to utilize and obtain. But go out and get the information. Survivors show wisdom, devotion, and faith. They seek knowledge. They have devotion to themselves and a higher faith, and they take action. They do things. So action, wisdom, devotion, don't forget those things and incorporate them into your life. Now, the emotional aspect, as I said, how you're brought up. If you internalize anger, your body feels it. Think of Monday morning, more heart attacks, strokes, suicides, and illnesses. And I mean this literally. Your body does not see death as the worst outcome, because then you're free and perfect again. You're free of all disease and afflictions. And having had a near-death experience as a child, choking on a toy, I know how wonderful it is to leave your body, especially when you're in pain and choking to death. So don't fear death. That is not the issue. But take care of yourself. So as I say, pay attention to your feelings and emotions. Don't be the doormat. I remember speaking with my wife to a large group of Southern women, and at the end I felt a lot of hostility in the audience. I mean, we're talking about 500 women. And one of them came over to me and said, yeah, they're jealous of your wife. She's on the stage with you. She can interrupt and correct you. She said, these Southern women have forgotten there's a difference between politeness and submissiveness. And I say this really more to the women than the men. Take care of yourselves. Speak up. Don't live a role. Live an authentic life. And don't be submissive. Don't be the doormat. Speak up and take care of yourself, because when you internalize the anger, it has an effect. What we have seen from studies is, you see, things that I used to be called crazy for. Studies show that cancer patients who laugh live longer. And you don't need to have a reason to laugh. You laugh 5 times a day and you will live longer. Doesn't matter if you have cancer or not. Loneliness affects the genes which control immune function. I was criticized for that because I recited a poem one day by W.H. Auden. One of the lines says, cancer's a funny thing. Childless women get it, and men when they retire. It's as if there had to be an outlet for their foiled creative fire. And the doctor yelled at me, just because it rhymes doesn't make it true. Well, we have studies now. Loneliness affects the genes that control immune function. So I didn't say being alone, I said lonely. So reach out if you need something. Ask for help. You have the freedom to say no, so do other people. So spend your time doing what feels right for you. And I mean it when I point at my chest, what feels right for you. Don't live in your head, live in your heart. and do those things that feel right and ask for the help you need from friends and family. That's survival behavior. Thank you. Last message, and I'll repeat it. Love yourself. I didn't say you had to like everything about yourself or others, but love yourself.